What is up, guys? Chris here. Remember in that previous video I went over every issue that my G35 had wrong with it, and today I'm going to attempt to fix my truck. First of all, what happens is, for some reason they put the wires too short. You have to end up extending them to fix it. The wire's too short. When you lift up the trunk, it extends those wires and they end up pretty much breaking. So this is what I'm going to do today. I'm hoping I can get this done real quick. Hopefully it's not too dark for you guys, and hopefully it's a pretty cool, fun video. But I'm trying to push more content out, stuff that I can do with my car, with not spending too much money, because I am a broke boy. Get at your boy with some views so I can get some money from YouTube. You know what? Let me actually show you guys where you pull that little pull string, lever, whatever you want to call it, because when I was first trying to open the trunk, I had no idea where it was at. I mean, I didn't do any research. I knew there was a way to put down the seat to get into the trunk, but let me show you guys. Alright, so you go back to the back seat, and I'm sorry if it's a little dark, grainy, whatever, but it's underneath here. Mine was hidden underneath there, so I thought it was a button up here that you have to push and then you pull down, but that's just like letting you know that it's unlocked. So you just get this little red thing right here, and then you just pull it and it'll unlock. It'll make an unlock sound, and then you can go ahead and pull down your back seat. Alright, so the wires I'm talking about are right here. So you have to open this. There's something there that's actually ripped or broken, or one of them is a little stripped. If that's not the case, then I don't know what's wrong with my trunk. Already found the culprit, guys. Look, I don't know if you guys can see that, but that wire. So there it is right there. I'm hoping it's just one wire as well. It's not multiple wires. So what is up, guys? I ended up cutting some wires, and hopefully they stayed in place because I had to tape them. It's the wiring going into the body, so I hope that it stayed in there. It stayed intact. I taped it down so it wouldn't go back in because I had to cut the wires. So I'm gonna extend the wires. I'll show you guys. I won't bore you, but let's hope this came out perfect. Yep, and they stayed there, so that's a good sign. So I went ahead and cut all these wires. Ended up buying a extension cord so that I can solder them rather than using those butt connectors. It's a little bit more efficient, a little bit more safe as well. What happened, I made these. I cut these. This is the wire that was cut last night, or that was broken. So what I'm gonna have to do is resolder these and then add extensions to these wires. I know which ones goes to which, hopefully I do, and add an extension so that it allows it to extend further, and it also gives it more slack. Man, it's been like 2 hours since I started, so let me show you my progress, or my finished products. So what I ended up having to do was cut this, because this wire, this green wire, it was too short and it cut, and so it was up here and it wouldn't allow me to pull it down or to pull this. I even extended these wires so that I could pull this part up, but I still couldn't get it. So what I ended up doing was I just cut this. This is to prevent water coming into your car, but what I'm going to do, I'm just going to tape it, make sure it's all good, and then close it back up. But I ended up having to take out this part, which is probably a bad idea too. This keeps your wires straight in there, but since I extended them, it shouldn't be too much of an issue. It's gonna work. It already works. I already tested it in the inside. I'm hoping that this button works as well. But man, that was tougher than I thought. I think the other video that they shown, it was actually you take out this part. You actually take this whole thing off, and you take this off, and you weave it through so you're allowed to get it. But I couldn't even pull this through the wires at all. Like, it wouldn't budge, so I just ended up cutting it because there was no other way. I couldn't figure out how to get this through there unless I took off all this, but I didn't want to do that, so I just cut it. So I'm just gonna end up cutting or finish this up and tape it up, and I'll show you guys the end of it. And here's the end result. I don't know if you guys can tell that's taped, but it's taped. I put it back in. Here's that little area. It's fine. I put these back on. So I had to take off. I don't know if I showed you that, but you have to take off the whole cover. I guess you could say the trunk cover. So it's all right here. These clips. You take off these clips to let it loose. And it looks like they did it before. They did something right here. I'm not too sure. But it's working. It's back on there. So now, let's put these back on and clean up. Alright, let's see. Moment of truth. I'm going to close the trunk. I have my keys. Let's see if the remote key works. And also if this button works. That was the remote. Let's see if this works. Oh snap. Yeah, buddy. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Eat it. Eat it, Infiniti. Stupid bastards. Why don't you give your wire some slack there, huh? Damn. Oh my gosh, you guys, you cannot believe how happy I am to have my trunk back. This took me about 2 hours, so I would say that you guys should give yourself about 2 hours as well. You can also go the route of not soldering and using crimp wires or whatever they're called. You can use those as well and just put them inside the chassis or inside the body to extend your wires. I am so relieved to get this trunk back because I've had to put stuff into my back seat, which completely sucks and it's not fun. You guys have no idea. For real. Anyway, I hope you guys like this video. Please like and subscribe. I know it's kind of a weird video, but it's something that was really bothering me with my car. The little things matter to me about cars. The little things matter, and I know that for a fact. This bothered me very much. Comment down below what you think I should do to my car next. I am going to be learning it this week, so stay tuned for that episode of installing my coils and check out the Fitment, see how it looks. But please comment down below what's wrong with your car and what you want to fix to your car. And please like, share, and subscribe. I really appreciate it, guys, and hit that notification bell. I'm really trying to get to 100 subscribers. I really feel like I can in about a couple months, but I really want to hit 1,000 is my goal by the end of 2018, and I really feel like I can do that. I might be giving away something if you guys go ahead and subscribe. So at 1,000 subscribers, I might be giving away something really cool. I'm not too sure what that is yet, but I know I'm going to be giving away something. So really hit that subscribe button, guys, and peace.